So these two guys came to me, and they knew how good my dope was. So they said, look, we know you got into this accident. And I was like, you mean somebody tried to murder me? Yeah, what about it? And they're like, we know you need help to get all the stuff you need. And I would never accept help, because if you cook with somebody and you get busted, they're going to rat you off. So I always cooked alone. I get my stuff and cook alone. I get my product from people. I get all the stuff I need, and then I would disappear. So now I'm like, wow, I need help now. So, but I could feel it, like, wow, that spidey sense. It's like the demonic version of the Holy Ghost. The street spidey sense going, no, this is a bad idea. But I didn't know what else to do. So these guys came, and every day, at first I said, no, I don't want to do that, no. And every day they come and bring me something else. Oh, now we got your red flask. Okay, now we got your new flask. Okay, now we got all the tubing that you need. Now we've got you a place. We have you a place that you can go and cook. It's in the mountains. It's perfect. And I'm getting like, ooh, I'm not feeling it. But they keep on coming up, and I finally said, okay, man, I need to make some money. So I agreed to go. And on the way there, they stopped and picked up a girlfriend of theirs. She gets in the car, and I get out of the car, I pull the other guy out, and I'm like, that chick's a rat.
You just knew?
I knew. And they're like, no, man, she's cool, man. She's totally cool. I'm like, that chick is a rat. And they're like, no, we've known this girl for a long time. She's good to go, man. And I'm like, because they got all the supplies. I'm like, okay, all right, let's go. So we go up to this place. It's a house been used by meth cooks like you would not believe. The trash is there. Cooking, batching stuff is there. It's a mess. And I'm just trying to clean up a space so I can set up my cook. And in the meantime, there's so many chemicals that now my boots are melting on my feet. Yeah.
Like on your skin?
Yeah.
Oh,
because there's so much chemical trash there. So while I'm trying to do all this stuff, these guys, I'm like, I'm not going to do anything until we move some of this trash out. And they're like, well, we'll be right back. They had been trying to cook a batch on their own. That's why they came to me. And it never worked. It wouldn't pull because they didn't know what they were doing. So they left to go get some help from somebody else because they knew I wouldn't help them because they wanted to have some dope right now. And I was like, this won't happen until tomorrow. So they went and they left. And I pulled the ephedrine. I'm weighing it. And all of a sudden, I had my dog with me. I hear my dog going nuts. I come outside, and it's the cops. They knew about this cookhouse. I didn't. They knew about it, and the neighbor had called and said that people were there, and now the cops are there, and my dog is going nuts, and I'm like, hey, man, I've got the dog. Just what do you want? Like, you guys aren't supposed to be here. This isn't your property. This has been used for illegal activity. We need to come in the house. I said, you need a warrant to come inside the house. They said, no, we don't. All we need is probable cause. And they're like, take the dog inside. So I took the dog inside and locked the dog in the room where I had my chems. So they wouldn't go in that room. So they come in, they look around. I'm like, hey, we're just trying to clean up the house, all this. They're like, yeah, okay, right. And they just started to leave. And then they turned around and they said, take the dog out of that room so we can go in that room. That was it. They went and they found all my ephedrine. I had 50 grams that I had already reacted of the ephedrine. I had all the other chems in there. And then those guys come back, pulling in with their nasty flask of dope that they'd been trying to pull for 4 days that they couldn't because they didn't know what they were doing. And they get busted with that flask. We all get busted with all the trash that's there. And I'm now in the car with chemical poisoning, and they call the feds. So the feds come, pick me up, and all of us up, including the girl. They take me to the hospital because I've got chemical burns all over my feet. They put me in a cubicle, and they're trying. I had a fake ID, and they're trying to get me to admit who I really am. They're like, "This kind of looks like you, but not really. What's your name?" And I'm so out of it from the chems. I'm like, I'm trying to remember the name of one of the many fake IDs I've had. I'm like, so and so. And I won't say the name. And when's your birthday? I'm sick. I can't remember anything. So they've got me handcuffed to the bed. they're treating me as best as they can. Then they decide, okay, that's it. She's good enough. We're going to take her out of here. They take me out. They drag me by my ankles through the parking lot underneath the hospital. I start puking on the cops, so they bring me back up. They handcuff me to the bed again. They treat me some more. They give me another IV, and I'm there. And about, I don't know, 5, 6 hours later, the Fed comes in, and he wakes me up and says, wake up. You got to get dressed now. We got to go. So he unlocks my handcuffs. He walks out, and I'm like, I jump up, I put on my clothes, I look out the curtain, and he's talking to a nurse. He's not even looking in my direction. So I slip out the cubicle, head out the front door.
Are you serious?
I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. I am out. Okay?
Oh my gosh, that's what?
I'm out the front door. I look back. He's still talking to the nurse. Totally engaged. And I'm like, oh, piece of cake, man. I'm out. I'm going to go out on the street and wave somebody. Oh, my boyfriend's beating me up. Can I please have a ride? Get in car and leave. I'm headed out to the street, and something that I now know was the Holy Ghost grabs me and physically turns me around. And now I'm walking back towards the hospital. And I'm like trying to stop myself, and the demonic voices in my head are screaming, stop, stop, you can still escape, turn back around. And I can't. The doors slide open, and there's the guy. He's still talking to the nurse. He doesn't even realize that I'm gone.
Oh, wow.
And I'm walking straight towards him, and these voices in my head are screaming, stop, you can still make it, turn around. And I can't. I cannot. And I go up, I stand right behind him. He still doesn't turn around. The nurse is all, she doesn't even say anything like, what do you want? Nothing. I'm standing right behind him. And he still is unaware. And then I see my own hand reach up and touch him on the shoulder. Boom. He turns around and he looked at me like he knew something had almost just gone really, really wrong.
Yeah.
And he goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm ready to go. And he goes, yeah. And he puts my hands behind my back and handcuffs me really quick. It's like he knew. He'd almost blown it. And I'm thinking, what have I done?
Whoa.
What is this? And they take me in, and they charge me with gun possession, all the chems, trafficking, conspiracy to traffic, all of it. Not trafficking, sex trafficking, but selling dope is called trafficking.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
you.
Just want to be clear for people who are watching. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Drug trafficking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Drug trafficking. So that began my journey to where I'm at now.
If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch another video like it, you can just click right over here. Or if you want to see my other channel, Directed Life, full-length interviews and really deep conversations, you can click over here.